Today we are going to talk about one of the trades in February 2023 session, but with a small tweak. Okay, normally whenever we have discussed the trades in the past, we have discussed quite a few profitable trades, but you would have felt that how come in every sessions we keep on booking profits? So it's not the case. So there are cases, there are times when the analysis does not go in our favor, and the smartest thing that we do when this happens is cut our losses short. So it's very, very important to understand that as a professional trader, the only thing in your control is to ride on to your winners and to cut your losers short whenever the analysis doesn't go as per expectation. So today we are going to discuss a trade of Wipro in which we planned the trade which looked perfect. However, when the trade eventually triggered, it did not go as per our plan and we had to book a loss. So before I get into what happened to this trade and why it happened, let me take you to the 3rd of February XLT session and make you understand what I spoke about Wipro on that date. So Wipro, I'm essentially having a long opportunity. Let us discuss that, take a pause, and when we come back, we will be discussing the other stuff. So friends, I think all of us, most of you are in Wipro from a delivery perspective. It's a good stock, so no doubt about that. Good part now as we're talking that we like Wipro even from a short-term trading perspective. So if I look at the higher time frame curve in Wipro, so I have one demand, one supply, zone multiplier 1. So we are somewhere near the middle right now. Okay, still have much more rooms to go down. Okay, if I go to 75 minutes time frame chart, the trend is up. And in line with uptrend in Wipro, obviously we want to buy. So if I go to smart trend indicator, you can see the trend is up. And if I go to 15 minutes time frame or a 30 minutes time frame, you do have a nice base rally in this stock. Okay, everybody, can you all see it? Now, the only thing is, or the only challenge I would say in this would be regarding the stop loss placement, because just onto the left hand side of my zone, if you observe very closely, you have a long, I would say, consolidation. And generally, जब ऐसा situation होता है, there is a tendency for the stock to whipsaw and then move up, okay, because of these level. So यहाँ पर अगर मुझे stop loss रखना है तो मैं थोड़ा conservative रहूंगा. I'll just check my 30 minutes exponential 20 average where it is, and we'll try and take a call using that. So I'll try and keep the stop loss below this, because that would mean that the trend on 30 minutes is broken. So my entry would be somewhere around 407.80. Yeah, 402 another level है, but point ये है अमनदीप कि अगर मैं 75 मिनट्स में ट्रेंड देखता हूं तो जब तक 402 में आएगा अमनदीप, मेरा ट्रेंड साइडवेज हो जाएगा. यू कैन सी ओवर हियर, कैन यू सी इट? बिकॉज वो 20 के नीचे भी आएगा. सो लिटिल लो प्रोबेबिलिटी, अगर चलना है तो मेरे हिसाब से यह लेवल चलना चाहिए. स्टॉप लॉस थोड़ा लिबरल आपको रखना पड़ेगा. यू डोंट हैव एनी चॉइस. और अदर ऑप्शन, एज आई ऑलवेज डू एंड ऑल ऑफ यू आर अवेयर, we look forward to some candlesticks playing out and buy when some bullish candlestick signal comes. Are we clear, friends? Everybody? The same level is there on 15 minutes also. Same level there is on 30 minutes also. As of now, I won't enter a confirmation. I would enter entry type 1. The same strategy that we applied in Torrent Pharma. We entered 50% at entry 1 and 50% on getting some confirmation. So we'll follow the same process and take a call accordingly. But जैसे मैं अभी observe कर रहा हूँ विप्रो को, ये gap up open हुआ है. So let's see how it pans out. Now that you understand what was my rationale behind entering Wipro, let us see what happened to that chart. So after we planned that trade in Wipro, this was the demand zone that you saw me identifying. The prices came inside this zone on 3rd of February in the same XLT session. They gave us some sort of a reaction upwards, because of which we felt that now the momentum is coming. However, in the immediate next session, we saw prices again coming inside the zone deeply. And they kept on basing inside the zone. Now, generally speaking, friends, जब भी हम entry लेने के बाद, whenever we get an entry and after we get an entry, we see this picture on the price chart, the probability of the stock breaking the zone is very high, because demand zone में हम कहते हैं कि वहां पर pending order है, intention to buy है, because of which prices should move up fast. But whenever a particular stock tends to base inside the zone, it is kind of telling me that all the orders are getting consumed. And after a point of time, that zone typically ends up breaking. So if I look at Wipro in the next few minutes, what happened was it kept on basing inside the zone. And in the next day, the stock got stopped out and it kept on moving down. Now, was our analysis wrong? Was my view wrong? I would say the analysis was correct. The expectation was correct, but markets did what they had to, because of which we booked a loss. We always tell the students that every business has a cost. Okay. And in trading, stop loss is a cost which you can't avoid. You can manage it, you can minimize it, but you can't simply avoid it. It is a part of this business. Okay. So it's good that we exited this trade at a small loss, because after it got stopped out, the stock went all the way down to 400 levels. Okay. And especially as an intraday trader where you are a little leveraged, the losses can be much bigger. Okay. So this was a trade in Wipro, which didn't work in our favor. Now, what we could have done right here, as I said, there are times when the stock bases inside the demand zone for so long, we take a call to exit from the trade because we believe that that demand zone might not play out. So in the hindsight, I can always say that yes, had I exited this trade at the end of the day, I would have saved myself from a potential loss, but that's okay. I want you all to understand is it's not that every time prices come to a demand, they end up going up. No, there are times wherein we book losses and we ensure that we keep our losses small. Now, that's the importance of following a reward to risk ratio. On the same day, I will take you to my trade of Apollo Tyre. Now, this was a weekly income trade in which I had asked the students to enter as a confirmation entry, and we'll understand what happened to this stock on the same day. Now, before I get into what was the consequence and what was the end result in Apollo Tyre, let us go again to the 3rd Feb XLT session and understand what was my reason for buying Apollo Tyre for swing trading. So weekly income trading essentially means swing trading. We keep the position open for a couple of days to 3-4 days, depending on when our target comes. Unlike intraday trading, where our intention is to exit within 1 to 2 days. So let us go to the 3rd Feb session. Now, if I just go to Apollo Tyre charts, and I start from weekly income time frame. So can I say my location is in equilibrium? I'm somewhere in the middle right now. Yes or no? Yes, I'm trading in the middle. If I go to the daily time frame chart, the daily time frame trend is sideways. And just today, as we are talking, is showing signs of shifting up. Correct? So sideways to up. And if I go to 125-minute charts, then on 125 minutes, I do have this rally, base and rally. Now, friends, because the trend is not clearly up as of now, okay, I would be asking you to enter this rally base rally only when I give you the confirmation and not as a plain vanilla entry type 1, because abhi bhi puri tarah trend up nahi hua hai daily time frame par. So I would be asking you and telling you about when to enter this long trade in Apollo Tyre. Okay, but this is what we have as of now. Now that you understand my rationale behind planning a trade in Apollo Tyre, let us see how it panned out. So on the 3rd Feb, as you can see this date, on the 3rd Feb, you had the stock coming inside the zone, and I had asked for a confirmation entry, and you heard me. Why did I plan a confirmation entry? Because of a sideways trend, etc. The stock came inside the zone, and immediately in the next candle, it gave me kind of a bullish candle confirmation, and the next candle sort of left the zone. Now, this told us that yes, the zone has some steam and there are odds of it working in our favor. And in the next couple of days, we ended up achieving our full target. Because the trend was sideways, we didn't keep a very ambitious target. We exited at 2.25:1. Now imagine you have taken 2 trades and the risk per trade in the first trade of Wipro was 5,000 and you are looking to make 2:1. So in Wipro, because the trade went into a loss, you lost 5,000. However, in Apollo Tyre, you had the same risk of 5,000 and you ended up making 2.25:1, which is approximately 10,200, 10,300 all. In other words, whatever loss you made in Wipro got recovered by a profitable opportunity in Apollo Tyre. So to summarize, friends, that's what trading is all about. It's not about not making losses in every trade. It's more about managing a risk and ensuring that overall on a net basis, you manage your risk effectively so that over a period of time, you end up being profitable. Okay. So I hope this session helped you in understanding how real trading works and what is the importance of managing your risk, however good the strategy you have. Because take it from me, whichever strategy you follow, however fancy it may sound, it's not going to give you result 100% of the time, 90% of the time, or even 80% of the time. Okay. You don't win because of your strategy. You win because of your risk management over a period of time. That was the important takeaway from this session. Thank you very much. And I would look forward to see you soon.
This should not be treated as a recommendation. Please conduct your own analysis or consult a financial advisor before investing.